there everyone and welcome to the Y2J show. I'm your host Michael and oh my, what a pay-per-view it was. I mean, God, it was just awesome. Night of Champions. Yeah, I can actually say this topped WrestleMania. It was so damn good. I mean, the main event, the commentator that returned, and my God, it was awesome. Only thing that could have skipped was the Fatal 4-Way and Sheamus versus Del Rio. Replaced that with something better, but it is okay. So let's start right here with what happened first, and that was Michael Cole giving us an update on Jerry King Lawler. He said he was going home this week, and he then said that his commentator, the color commentator for the night was, and it went also Justin Roberts or whatever his name is, was in the ring and said tonight's color commentator, blah blah blah. Then JBL's music hit. The crowd went nuts. Probably the loudest pop of the night. I popped myself. I knew early. I knew in the afternoon on Sunday that I was gonna be there, and I just jumped up and yes. Yeah, I knew shit would go down. But that was great. JBL did a great job during the whole pay-per-view. It was a bit rusty in the beginning, but who ain't? He has been away for a while. But let's start with a Fatal 4-Way. Miz versus Mysterio versus Sin Cara versus Cody Rhodes. I honestly did not remember this match was on until I checked on WWE.com for this video. I just didn't remember it, but the Miz won over all three of them. It was no biggie deal. I mean, I honestly can't remember anything other than Sin Cara putting on a mask on the Miz, but other than that, I just cannot remember anything. And Zack Ryder won the pre-show Battle Royal, by the way, to become #1 contender for the United States Championship. I think that Battle Royal was quite entertaining. Not the best, but it was good. In my opinion, the best match of the night, the funniest match of the night was Kane and Daniel Bryan versus R-Truth and Kofi Kingston. I just love that tag team of Kane and Daniel Bryan. I'm so happy they won. I mean, it was hilarious how they won. Daniel Bryan pushed Kane off the top rope to land on, I think it was Kofi, to get the pin, and I mean it was hilarious. And then they didn't each how should I say this? Kane said he was the tag team champions. He was the tag team. Bryan said it. Blah blah blah. They couldn't get along. Then we had the United States Championship match, Antonio Cesaro versus Zack Ryder. I don't think it was all that great. I mean, 5-10 minutes match. I think it was decent, but it kept me entertaining at least, and that is a big part of why I watch, to be entertained, and it did that. So I guess it did pretty good. Then Randy Orton versus Dolph Ziggler, probably the best match after the main event. And I say that because that mid-air RKO Randy did was amazing. I did think Ziggler would win, but I mean, when he just lifted him up and then RKO'd him in the mid-air, it just looked so sick. Then it was supposed to be Layla versus Caitlyn, but someone, Eve, attacked Caitlyn backstage, and Booker T made Eve #1 contender instead, so she had to face Layla, and she won. So Eve is the new Divas champion. Let's see, what else do we got here? We got Sheamus versus Del Rio. Not that great of a match, actually. If it wasn't for JBL's commentary, I would probably fall asleep during this match, because it was boring. I'm so tired of both of these guys. So I just hope Ziggler cashes in soon, so we get something new. I thought it would cash in last night on Night of Champions, but it didn't, so it is what it is. Next up, the main event. The last 10 minutes of this match probably was the best wrestling of 2012. And it was just amazing. I mean, the crowd will really look forward to this. I mean, you could hear them chanting, and it was a pretty holy shit the whole match. John Cena did a suicide dive, and the crowd still chanted, "You still can't wrestle," and I mean, it was just amazing. And Punk did a moonsault. It's probably been with Lita a bit too much. Uh, then he did a rock bottom, sent a message to a rock, and still Cena kicked out. He did the crossface as a tribute to Benoit. Um, what else did he do? Anaconda Vice to GTS. Still Cena got up, and I mean, I think Punk survived 2 or 3 attitude adjustments and some SDFs. But it ended in a way that I was like, fuck. And that was the German suplex off the top rope. That, well, it looked like Cena pinned Punk. 1, 2, 3, referee did it. Then he saw that Cena's shoulders were down in the mat as well. But so Cena was announced champion until they reversed the decision to a draw. So Punk is still champion, but I don't know. Those last 10 minutes was so great. It's unbelievable. If you haven't checked out the pay-per-view, you definitely should. You can probably still get it at www.com/pay-per-view. I actually think you should get this because it was so amazing. Now we got Raw in about 2 hours, and I'm looking forward to it. I've been sleeping all afternoon so I can stay up and watch it. It's pretty late. It's midnight, after midnight right now. But yeah, that is all I had to say, really. Sorry for the poor editing. I know I know how I'll edit this. I'll just add a photo of JBL in the beginning, which you saw. Now it's just a Night of Champions logo. Kinda. But yeah, that is all I had for today, guys. I will probably try to make a video tomorrow about Raw and what went down. If something amazing happened, of course. If nothing really big happens, I just won't care really. But then I got a DVD review to upload, so I got something to upload for you guys tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed Night of Champions. You can tell me your favorite moment down below. My favorite moment was probably the rock bottom. It was memorable, to say the least. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and enjoy Raw.